Hey YouTube, it's Kara. Before I get started, I just want to apologize for not uploading a video last week. I had loads to do, and I finally have a free day off, and so I'm going to do a book review over Fight Club. Before I get started, I just wanted to let y'all know that I took out my lip piercing, and it's really weird because it feels like it's still in there, but I know it's not, so I don't know how to go about it yet, but it's exciting. So on to the book review. Oh, I know that I'm wearing the same shirt as I was in my last video. I swear I washed it. I swear. But okay, so I am reviewing Fight Club by Chuck Palahniuk, and I give this book 3 out of 5 stars. And it's not because of the writing style, because it was really well written. Because Chuck Palahniuk has a really interesting way of writing. But is my computer totally messing up? I hope not. But I didn't really care for this book as much as I did Invisible Monsters, which is shocking because I really liked that one. But okay, so I'm going to start off by reading this inside flap right here. Oh, and that's a picture of Chuck Palahniuk. Because they can't really describe the book very well, so I'm going to do what I usually don't do and read the inside flap. In his debut novel, Chuck Palahniuk shows himself to be his generation's most visionary satirist. Fight Club's estranged narrator leaves his lackluster job when he comes under the thrall of Tyler Durden, an enigmatic young man who holds secret after-hour boxing matches in the basement of bars. There two men fight as long as they have to. A gloriously original work that exposes what is at the core of our modern world. So that's Fight Club in a nutshell. It follows the main character who doesn't have a name, and main character and Tyler Durden, and it follows kind of something happens to him, and that's where the story takes off. And I can't really say much more than that because I'm not sure. I don't want to ruin the book in any way if you haven't read it, and I don't want to ruin the movie if you haven't seen it. But compared to the movie, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't seen the movie in a few years, so I'm not really an expert on it, but I think this book is pretty. I mean, in the very beginning, it was really hard to get into this book because it's so much like the movie, in my opinion. But after about 3/4 of the way into it, it got more interesting and more different from the movie than I remember, because I remember reading a scene and thinking this didn't happen in the movie. But but just one more thing about the movie. It stars Brad Pitt, Edward Norton, Helena Bonham Carter. So go check it out because it's pretty good. But yeah, so character development. The one thing that I have to say about this book is I feel like Chuck Palahniuk kind of made the characters a little bit more dramatic than they needed to be. I don't know how to describe it. Like sometimes when he would repeat stuff, I would find it a little irritating. Like I found the main character irritating. Like I didn't really identify with him very well. I mean, I loved the plot, like what was going on, and I thought it was really like some of the things he wrote about were really creepy, and I definitely thought it was a cool concept. But I think that the main character I didn't really connect with him. And I found Marla to be annoying as well. But I think that's the way he intended it to be, because I mean Marla's supposed to be annoying and the main character is supposed to be, kind of crazy. So I'm pretty sure that's what Chuck Palahniuk was aiming for, which is a good job if he was, because it definitely affected me. I mean I found myself going like, what? No, when I was reading. But I think because I like middle grade so much, and like middle grade and dystopian and all that fun stuff, that I didn't really enjoy this book as much as I think other people will. So I think this is a very good book, but not my kind of book. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that's why I give it a 3 out of 5, not because I hated it. Because I like the movie, and the movie I know isn't the book, obviously, but it's the same concept, and I like the concept. I just didn't like the writing as much. But definitely go check out Invisible Monsters. Definitely. But both of these endings have both of these books have amazing endings. But the very ending of this book, like I like the overall ending of the last 20 pages, but the ending, like the last chapter, I don't know if I understand it, honestly. To be completely honest with you guys, I'm not 100% sure if I completely grasped what he was trying to tell me. So, I don't know. Basically, this book was good, not my favorite, probably won't ever read it again. It's so short. It is so short. It's only 215 pages. So, I mean, if you're a fast reader, you can knock this baby out in like a day or two, depending on how busy you are. I don't know. It took me a week to read this, just because I was like digging my heels, you know? I would be chilling and think, oh, I really should be reading, and then I'd see that I'm reading this one, be like, I want to watch Tangled instead, or something like that, you know? Like, I wasn't very motivated to read this. But aside from that, that was my book review. Just an update really fast. I am currently reading, well, you can't, Miss Peregrine's Home for, Peregrine's Home, how do you say that name? Miss Peregrine's, I don't know, Her Home for Peculiar Children. And this is what it looks like without the dust jacket on it. And look at how pretty that is. No. Yeah. I'm currently like that far into it. You can kind of see it. And so far it is really, really good. I decided to read this one because it's Halloween, and that's why I bought it, because it's Halloween. I wasn't going, I like finished Fight Club, and I was looking at all my books, and I was like, oh, which one should I read next? And so I started reading Fablehaven, which, by the way, I just want to mention how absolutely amazing this cover is. Seriously. Legit. But I realized after 15 pages that I needed to read a horror novel because it's Halloween. So, yeah. Alright, so I'll probably do another video soon. But, yeah. Alright. Bye.